Now on 767 News, C'est la vie nous, Carnival 2015. Director of Tourism calls for better quality of the Carnival product. 2 more cruise ships makes inaugural visits to Dominica, bringing near 4,000 passengers on shore. And awards, tokens and gifts. Everyone's a winner this Christmas, from staff at the PMH to underprivileged children. In sports, the Emsall Mafia edged out Mont Prosper Lightning to win Game 40 in the Roseau Valley Basketball League. Welcome to 767 News, Dominica's #1 news source. I'm Alicia George. Thanks for being with us tonight. When 767 News return, we'll bring you the latest news from across the island.
It's Christmas at Courts, with prices slashed even further on a wide range of items at all Courts branches, up to 60% off. Wow! But you can't wait. It's the last weekend before Christmas, so get your last-minute deals now. Offer applies to both cash and credit purchases and on until Sunday 21st. Plus, join us in the biggest expo at the main Courts branch on Friday 19th and Saturday 20th. Enjoy food, tastings, fresh Christmas drinks, product demonstrations, sweet Christmas music, and of course, mega savings on a wide range of items. It's Christmas at Courts with up to 60% off at all Courts branches. Hurry, stock is limited.
I know it is confusing out there with so many prices and so many stores, and you are trying to figure out how to do the maths on savings. Well, don't worry, we will do the maths for you. It is our business to deliver the best product at the best prices. So when you shop at Astafans, you don't need to do the maths. We have done it for you. And best of all, take the savings and use it to pay for something else, helping you save money. That's our business.
This holiday season, let Digicel help you find the best selection of 4G smartphones and tablets, like the Samsung Galaxy S5, the Digicel DL800, and the Blue Life Play. So visit your nearest Digicel store today to find the perfect gift and get a chance at winning loads of great weekly prizes with your purchase, plus the grand prize of up to $20,000 cash. Digicel.
Christmas is just around the corner, but don't worry, Deepex Color Lab has got you covered. That's right, from now until December 27th, visit us to take advantage of special discounts. Enlarge your printed photos as low as $5 per print. Create personalized mugs as a special gift. Print a selfie on a t-shirt. Engrave glasses, make a personalized calendar, all at special rates this Christmas only at Deepex Color Lab.
Our time comes to your Digicel Play television screen this Thursday on Channel 4. An exciting show where a panel will discuss just about any topic ranging from creating, design, life, family, and interesting do-it-yourself fun activities. Tune in to Our Time this Thursday at 9 p.m. on Channel 4.
Welcome back. First up this news time, C'est la vie nous, it's our life. That's the theme of Carnival 2015, The Real Mass. The theme was announced during the official media launch of the Carnival celebration at the Fort Young Hotel on Wednesday evening. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Colin Piper, Director of Tourism and Chairman of the Dominica Festivals Committee, DFC, said we must recognize Carnival not only as an event, but as a cultural experience that can help to market Dominica.
We need to continue to use Carnival to market the destination. Year over year, Carnival is responsible for at least 3,000 visitors during that week leading up to Carnival, many from the region and some from further afield. In order to use Carnival as a marketing tool, we need to ensure that the product offering presents value for money. And the best way to do so is to invest in product development.
Piper said if the private and public sectors are able to collaborate to improve the quality of Dominica's Carnival, then culture and tourism is set to benefit. There is economic activity in festivals, he reminded.
So we have demonstrated the economic impact of festivals for the World Creole Music Festival. And while we as organized may not make the profit, we are pleased to assist in creating that enabling environment. We recognize that it is not as ideal as all would like it, and that is where partnership between public and private sector comes in. So that is why we encourage all to partner, participate, and promote with us for Mass Dominic 2015.
Meanwhile, Honorable Justina Charles, Minister with responsibility for culture, said that the carnival festivities must not be allowed to deteriorate.
It is the traditional carnival which makes our carnival so unique, and the reason we brand it as the real mass. The tradition must not be allowed to stagnate. We must be innovative. We must pay attention to standards, presentations, and costumes in order to raise the standard of our carnival and to create export-ready products.
For the first time in his capacity as President of Dominica, His Excellency Charles Savre visited the island's main hospital as part of an annual tradition. On Wednesday, the President and his wife, along with newly sworn-in Minister of Health and Environment, Honorable Dr. Kenneth Daru, visited several wards of the Princess Margaret Hospital on their official tour of the facility. In his address, the President said it was his pleasure to follow in the tradition of his predecessors. President Savre added that now is the time to put away political differences and work together for the betterment of Dominica.
Now, nowhere in this society is it more important to bury the political hatchet, as it were, than among healthcare workers, as there must be absolute trust and confidence between the people and healthcare workers, as the very lives of the people are entrusted into your care.
President Savre made mention of the proposal by the government to construct a new, modern and well-equipped hospital in 2015. The President said this new facility could transform healthcare provision to the people of Dominica and even perhaps to the people of the sub-region.
There is still much more work to be done, and there will always be scope for improved levels of care. However, in all of the circumstances, in the field of health care, we have done well as a people and as a nation, and we must give thanks to Almighty God for you, our healthcare workers, and for bringing us thus far.
Meanwhile, Honorable Kenneth Daru, Minister for Health in Dominica, says he looks forward to improving on the gains made in the health sector and exploring revolutionary new ideas.
As the newly sworn-in Minister of Health, I look forward with great anticipation and excitement towards the implementation of a number of new and exciting projects and programs in the next 5 years. A new, modern, and well-equipped general hospital is expected to be started very early in the new calendar year. The hospital will be planned to offer a range of specialist services, including cancer treatment and magnetic resonance imaging, MRI. In addition, we plan on rebuilding a new Marigot Hospital, absolutely necessary given its strategic location close to our main airport.
Honorable Dr. Daru said as part of plans to improve the quality of service at the hospital, the management team of the PMH will take part in a one-day retreat on Thursday, February 5th, 2015, with a focus to reducing waste at PMH. According to the minister, the outcome of this consultation will be the development of a strategic plan for the reduction of waste at the hospital. And in other stories, the MV Hamburg and the MV Costa Fortuna made the inaugural calls to Dominica today, Thursday, bringing the count to 5 inaugural ships that have visited the island since the opening of cruise ship season in October. Combined, the two ships hold nearly 4,000 passengers, with MV Costa Fortuna holding a capacity of 3,740 passengers, while the MV Hamburg holds 420 passengers. The MV Costa Fortuna is expected to make 7 calls, while MV Hamburg makes 2 to the island throughout the cruise season. To commemorate the occasion, welcome ceremonies to include plaque exchanges were held aboard the 2 ships. Government officials and tourism stakeholders were present to officially welcome the ship's captains and crew. During the 2013-2014 cruise season, there were 188 calls, which translated into 282,404 passengers. Approximately 191 cruise ships expected to call to Dominica during the 2014-2015 season, bringing 292,210 visitors to the island. And the Division of Culture is encouraging new writers to come forward and display their talent. Delman's Rasmo Moses made the call during a prize-giving ceremony for the winners of the Independent Short Story, English and Creole Poetry competitions on Wednesday at the Old Mill Cultural Center.
We want to get better at it because in that we keep seeing the same contributors year after year. And some of our efforts we want to put in the direction of doing a writer's workshop so that the writers will be connected. They'll have a center and they'll have a representative body that they create. And out of that, we hope that writing will improve and the art form will thrive.
Moses said the Writers Club will not be a revival of the Writers Guild. Meanwhile, Cultural Projects Officer Gregory Rabes congratulated the winners and said he hopes that participation expands for future competitions.
We as writers have a very tremendous responsibility in that regard, because we perform a sort of, like the Calypsonians or the Calypso writers, we perform a sort of a role. We in a sense, we provide a voice for the voiceless, or people who are either too shy or otherwise constrained in saying what they want to say. That you find the poets, the writers, the singers, the Calypso writers then become the warriors, so to speak.
Winners of the Independence competition, Leandra Lander, Delroy Williams, Michelle Bell, Judith Margaret Alexis, Justina Prince John, and Iris Andre were all presented with cash prizes. Ian Jackson, who won second prize with his poem Bosom Buddy in the English poetry category, was absent at Wednesday's prize-giving ceremony. New minister enthusiastic about working to build one of Dominica's most important sectors, and underprivileged children receive a Christmas surprise from an annual visitor. Don't touch that remote. We will be right back with these and other stories.
When you serve your family Chocolisto, they'll be getting a tasty drink that's good for them. They'll love the taste, so delicious and chocolatey. With vitamin A, B1, B2, B3, and vitamin D. With niacin, calcium, and iron too. They will drink nutritiously. And you will love the value, because Chocolisto gives you great taste and nutrition at a very affordable price. So say goodbye to high prices and say hello to Chocolisto. And affordable nutrition in a tasty drink at Estefans. Right place, right price.
It's Christmas at Courts, with prices slashed even further on a wide range of items at all Courts branches, up to 60% off. Wow! But you can't wait. It's the last weekend before Christmas, so get your last-minute deals now. Offer applies to both cash and credit purchases and on until Sunday 21st. Plus, join us in the biggest expo at the main Courts branch on Friday 19th and Saturday 20th. Enjoy food, tastings, fresh Christmas drinks, product demonstrations, sweet Christmas music, and of course, mega savings on a wide range of items. It's Christmas at Courts with up to 60% off at all Courts branches. Hurry, stock is limited.
This is the new DL750, made to fit your lifestyle, whatever shape it takes. The new KitKat OS means it's faster and easier to enjoy the apps you love, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. With colored covers you can change to match your lifestyle. A 5-megapixel camera with an amazing flash to capture the moments that matter wherever you are. The new DL750, lighter, smarter, brighter. Digicel.
Christmas is just around the corner, but don't worry, Deepex Color Lab has got you covered. That's right, from now until December 27th, visit us to take advantage of special discounts. Enlarge your printed photos as low as $5 per print. Create personalized mugs as a special gift. Print a selfie on a t-shirt. Engrave glasses, make a personalized calendar, all at special rates this Christmas only at Deepex Color Lab.
Thanks for staying with us. The Princess Margaret Hospital has recognized 3 groups of individuals for their outstanding performance. During the President's visit on Wednesday, the 3 groups, which included hospital staff retirees, were presented with certificates and tokens. Clayton Bryan, Hospital Services Coordinator, gave a description of the groups who were being awarded.
First group we'll be looking at are those individuals who have had significant performance or conformance to infection control guidelines within the Princess Margaret Hospital. The second group will be referring to the health professionals, both at the primary health care and the Princess Margaret Hospital, who have been successful in a quality management online course, which was held from last year to this year. And the third group are those members of staff who have retired from the public service, and specifically from Princess Margaret Hospital.
Ward sisters at the intensive care unit and operating theater received certificates of accomplishment for the highest overall percentage conformance to infection prevention and control standards, while ward sisters at the neonatal unit and Winston Ward received certificates of accomplishment for the second highest score. The most improved ward unit was Winston Ward, with 93% overall conformance in 2013 to 98% overall conformance in 2014. 29 employees of the Ministry of Health who completed the Institute for Healthcare Improvement IG Quality Management course in September 2014 also received certificates.
In November of 2010, under the auspices of the Pan American Health Organization, a formal comprehensive assessment of quality management in personal and population-based health services was conducted in Dominica. A notable weakness identified in the assessment findings is a lack of knowledge and awareness among staff of quality management principles. Based on the assessment findings, a quality management system or QMS implementation plan was developed for the Ministry of Health by the Princess Margaret Hospital Quality Department. One of the objectives of the QMS implementation plan is to provide a cadre of trained personnel to effectively implement and sustain the quality management system by December of 2016.
The successful participants are expected to lead quality improvement programs within the primary and secondary health services at the PMH. In addition, public service retirees were recognized for their long-standing contributions to the hospital. They were Jeanetta Williams, Hospital Services Coordinator, Alfia George, Senior Admission Officer, Domestic Workers Rosalind Bazzi, Georgina John Baptist and Vincent Joseph, and ward aides Owlin Lloyd, Agatha Augustine, and Jennifer Jordan. Guess who 767 News ran into at the official media launch of Carnival 2015? None other than newly sworn-in Senator and Minister for Tourism and Urban Renewal, Honorable Robert Tong. The new minister gave us a quick insight into how it feels going from a prominent businessman to running a ministry.
It feels great to be in this position. It's a very honorable position. So I feel elated that I was selected to represent the Ministry of Tourism and Urban Renewal, especially Urban Renewal, because that is something I think I'm passionate about in terms of seeing Roseau clean and green and also accessible for persons on wheelchairs and whoever has to use it. As you know, many, especially the ladies, you can hardly walk on the sidewalks. You have to walk on the road sometimes, you know, so it'll be my pleasure to be part of the team that's going to help to move this forward and make Roseau, and not only Roseau, Portsmouth and the other areas, something that we can all be proud of.
The new minister admitted that making the transition was easy, as he had a proper business continuity plan and had the support of his family. Senator Honorable Robert Tong, for those of us who are unfamiliar, is the CEO of the Tong Group of Companies, which includes Fast Cash and First Domestic Insurance. But here's what he told 767 News about juggling both jobs.
I am no longer the general manager of First Domestic, because obviously the role as the minister is a serious job, and I mean, I like to get results, I like to get things done. If I had two roles, obviously both would suffer. So that's being changed, so there'll be a new general manager of First Domestic, so I can give 100% of my time to the the Ministry of Tourism. I have other companies, but obviously all these other companies have managers, competent managers, and that's what's important, to have a great team that if you're not there, they can even make the company go better.
Presently, Earl Edwards has taken up the role as acting general manager of the First Domestic Insurance. So what does the new minister have in store for one of the most important sectors in Dominica? According to Honorable Tong, it's a very large agenda.
It's a very large agenda. There's so many things to do. We have a master plan, and hopefully we'll be able to follow the master plan and get things done. But there's small things and there's big things. I think the important thing is to try and have some small wins where people can begin to see that, hey, there's certain things that we all see every day that we can begin to change, and I think that'll be the catalyst for additional forward movement. I see my role as being an advocate for the Ministry of Tourism, because the DDA is part of the Ministry of Tourism. The DDA's role is to market Dominica. So obviously they would like to have more funds to do more marketing. But I'm sure within even what we have right now, we can maybe realign maybe some of our priorities and try and get some increases right now.
Senator Tong says he also plans to bring better organization to the Ministry of Tourism.
So I will try to bring that new management style to the Ministry of Tourism, whereby we're going to basically be moving forward based on objectives and measuring those objectives on a regular basis. We'll make decisions. The decision may be right today, may be wrong tomorrow. However, we'll quickly make the changes, well, as quickly as possible, so that we can execute and meet the targets that we have.
Minister Tong has already begun liaising with Honorable Ian Douglas, former tourism minister, to get the ball rolling. He asked the citizens of Dominica to judge him based on what he does and how he conducts himself, as he one day has aspirations of becoming the president. In more news, the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association, FCCA, presented by the Discover Dominica Authority, DDA, and Dominica Air and Seaport Authority, DASPA, has once again brought Christmas cheer to underprivileged children in Dominica. On Thursday, 200 children under the Child Fund Caribbean program received presents as part of the FCCA's Holiday Gift Project for the Caribbean's underprivileged children, ongoing in Dominica for the past 20 years. Duval Martinez, director of Child Fund Caribbean, thanks everyone who was involved in bringing joy to the children.
For Child Fund Caribbean, it's a pleasure to be once again in this annual celebration. And I would like to thank all the friends here on the table and the crew members and passengers as well from the big ship that is visiting us today to celebrate with the children, which is the reason why we are here, you little boys and girls. We want to congratulate all of you because of you we are here.
CEO of DASPA, Benoit Badwil, told the children that they now have gifts that they may not have otherwise gotten this Christmas.
And this program every year is extremely important to us because, as we know, Christmas is a time for giving and it's a time to spread the cheer. And indeed, one of the things that I know the FCCA is seeking to do, and through the various ships that call into Dominica, is to ensure that every child that they can reach to would also have a very happy and Merry Christmas. And in doing so, they have done and they are presenting to you today gifts so that you can enjoy yourself for Christmas. And especially those of you who may not have had the opportunity to be able to get one, they are making it possible for you today.
Gift items were brought by crew personnel aboard the MV Celebrity Equinox and Whitchurch HHV Limited. The holiday gift program was designed to reach out to FCCA's partners in the Caribbean by providing holiday gifts to underprivileged children in foster homes or institutions where holiday gifts would not ordinarily be possible. Last year, over 30 destinations participated in the program, with over 7,000 children receiving holiday gifts. Seen any new paintings you like around Roseau lately? Well, that's all thanks to Alias Foisez, the Cultural Division and the Welfare Division, who put in place an original visual project entitled Color Dominica. From the 3rd to the 5th of December, with the participation of French street and contemporary artist The Cruz, the group decided to brighten up the city. The project was divided into 3 stages. On December 3rd, 2014, an audience at the Dominica State College got the opportunity to observe the Cruzes creating a piece in real time. The art was then offered to the Dominica State College and is on display at the campus. Cola Dominica continued the next day with painting of murals at the back of the Alliance Française building with the participation of youth and young artists with a remarkable Cicero parrot design. The final painting was designed by Earl Etienne and the Cruz, depicting a mural inspired by Caribbean petroglyph on the Nassif building. The latest in sports news is coming up next. Stay with us.
Not long ago, I planted a crop of bananas. Then suddenly they started dying one after the other. So I checked the books and they didn't tell me much. So I went on the internet and did a search. One of the websites told me that black cigarette disease could be the problem. It said cut the affected trees and use spraying methods periodically on the farm. As a banana farmer, I got excited about the internet. Information is powerful, but it's how we use it that defines us. I was definitely saved by broadband.
Sign up for Digicel Play Superfast Broadband Internet Service. Digicel Play wishes to advise all customers of ongoing upgrade works on our network across Dominica. We are aware that some customers may be experiencing interruptions in their service. Please be informed that the ongoing works will be carried out over the next few months as we upgrade to the next generation of broadband technology. As such, we apologize for any inconvenience caused. Our technical team will attempt to reduce any outages to a minimum. We thank you, our customers, for your patience and look forward to launching new products to Dominica over the coming months.
Welcome back. In today's sports, legendary South African batsman Jacques Kallis has been confirmed to join the draft list for the next year's Caribbean Premier League CPL 2020 tournament. The news comes following last Friday's announcement that the CPL is set to offer contracts to young cricketers from the Caribbean and ICC Americas region. The official CPL 2015 draft is tentatively scheduled to take place in early 2015. Speaking about joining the draft, Kallis said in a CPL release that he has really enjoyed playing in the Caribbean with the Proteas, and he's looking forward to hopefully returning for the CPL. CPL International Cricket Director Tom Moody said that the addition of these cricketing greats to the roster for CPL 2015 is testament to the growing success of the biggest party in sports, which has grown significantly since its inaugural year. Kallis is regarded as one of the greatest of the game's all-rounders, having scored more than 11,000 runs and taken 250 wickets in both one-day and test match cricket as of 2013. In more cricket, West Indies 2020 captain Darren Sammy is among 5 Caribbean players released by the Indian Premier League IPL franchises ahead of the new season, which bowls off next April. The former Test skipper has been joined by pacers Ravi Rampal, Jason Holder, Krishma Shantoki, and Kevin Cooper as players who will be seeking a new franchise for the upcoming IPL season. And in football, we now go to Public Relations Officer of the Dominica Football Association, Gerald George.
Defending champions New India Goodwill Runners made amends for last weekend's defeat, while the match between league leaders Dive Dominica Harlem United and Maosuka Strikers ended prematurely as action continued last night in the Domlec Women's League. The defending champs bounced back from last week's defeat with a 4-2 win over Wood City Strikers at the Baffin State playing field. Rosie Gist found the back of the nets twice for Goodwill Runners, with one each Tasha Gist and Kiraya Sayers. Shanika Yankee and Tabik Lockhart scored for Wood City, while at the Newtown playing field, the match between league leaders Dive Dominica Harlem United and the Maosuka Strikers was blown off 25 minutes into the second half. Maosuka Strikers, who started the match with 9 players, suffered further setbacks on the field, with other players sustaining injuries and could not complete the match. The head coach conceded defeat, leaving the match official to end the game with 20 minutes left to play. Scores at the time were 4-0 in favor of Harlem United. 2 goals came from Ali Jatit, with 1 each from Naima Africa and Ivana Amabel. The league continues tonight with West Coast Jaguars taking on Bournemouth Starlights at the Dubla playing field at 6 p.m.
That was Gerald George, PRO of the Dominica Football Association. In Game 40 played last evening in the Rosa Valley Basketball League, the Emsall Mafia edged out Mont Prosper Lightning by 2 points in a keenly contested affair. Lindell Myers scored 23 points in the 60-58 points win. Peter Allen with 11 points gave good support. For the D Emsall Mafia, Dave Alexis was the high man with 23 points. Tristan Lewis added 13 points. That's it for local and sports news tonight. Now, for a recap of tonight's headlines. Lavi Nu Carnival 2015, Director of Tourism, calls for better quality of the Carnival product. 2 more cruise ships makes inaugural visits to Dominica, bringing near 4,000 passengers on shore. And awards, tokens and gifts. Everyone's a winner this Christmas, from staff at the PMH to underprivileged children. In sports, the Emsall Mafia edged out Mont Prosper Lightning to win Game 40 in the Rosa Valley Basketball League. And that's all for tonight. Drop us an email at media@767news.dm. Friend us on Facebook and be sure to like our 767 News page. From all of us on the 767 News production team, I'm Alicia George, wishing you a wonderful evening and thanks for watching.
Boom, Miss and I, it's my time to get on bad when I jam in at everybody. Come celebrate with me, but if you don't know me yet, don't worry, man, we go take a jam in a party. Yeah, put one hand in the air. 767 News.